Robert Robinson and Charles Williams. Who are they? They are pioneers. Not pioneers in the sense that they were the first people to settle in Oregon, but pioneers because they were the first black student athletes at the University of Oregon. 90 years ago, in 1926, the state of Oregon repealed its racial exclusion laws that prohibited African Americans from living in the state. That same year, all-league standout football players from Portland, Robinson, and Williams enrolled in the U of O to play for the Webfoots. According to a Register Guard story published in 1971, Williams thought that neither him or Robinson would have any problems at the school since Oregon offered them full scholarships to be student athletes, and the university fired their previous coach who was an active Klan member. But because of their race, they weren't allowed to live on campus, so instead they lived in an apartment located now as Cafe Roma. After the 1926 season, their white teammates successfully petitioned the university permitting Robinson and Williams to live in the men's dorm Friendly Hall, although they weren't allowed to live in the main hall, instead an attachment a part of the dorm which led directly outside. In the same Register Guard story, Williams said that they could freely roam the halls of Friendly with little problem. For the most part, the white players were accepting of the two, and on road trips when the places were segregated, the white teammates would sneak them in at night to be with the team. Robinson and Williams saw success playing at Hayward. Robinson did a little bit of everything for the Webfoots, but was predominantly a quarterback. It is possible that Robinson was the first black quarterback at a major white school. Robinson was also a standout pole vaulter for the school as well. After college, he had a successful pole vaulting career in Canada. Williams was a gritty, hard-nosed running back and defensive back, which helped lead to one of the most successful seasons the Webfoots had in 1928, when the team went 9-2. Despite the fact that they were never seen in the same backfield at Hayward due to racist community pressure. During home games, they would get trash thrown at them from the stands and hear racial slurs from the fans. In 1929, the football career for these two would end right before the Florida Gators game in Miami. Due to the Jim Crow laws in place, the Gators refused to play teams with black players. In turn, Robinson and Williams stayed in Oregon while the Webfoots lost 20-6. After college, Robinson moved to Los Angeles where he became a social activist. He died in 1954 from a heart attack. Williams raised a family in Portland while working as a warehouseman. He died in 1977. Even though Robinson and Williams were never fully accepted as student athletes during their time at the U of O, they still pioneered the way for many Webfoot and Duck athletes for generations to come. Reporting for Duck TV Sports, I'm Deuce Woodson.